leisurely afternoon stroll past Mount Lofty railway station.
The afternoon sun shines through the trees, silhouetting the station onto the platform. A classic spring afternoon in Stirling in the Adelaide Hills.
I say, what the devil is going on here? Let's take a peek.
Now hold on a minute. That's enough for now. We need to go back and start at the beginning, before the shenanigans takes place. Now then, this video was shot in December 2023, but did you realise that in February 2024, Gregg has owned the block opposite Mount Lofty railway station for 8 years? Now I think, as wonderful as that is, I think it's disgusting that he hasn't pulled his finger out and got things happening. But you know, we've had COVID and all those other things. But eventually, I had to put my foot down, and we're finally seeing some action take place. The first job is to remove a couple of problem pine trees. Now, as you know, I love trees, and as humans, we need more of them. But the wrong tree in the wrong place is an issue, and these pines are introduced species which are taking over the native flora and fauna. With the 2 problem trees removed, works can now start on the ground. Now, this is all very exciting, but before you start saying, "Lord Stan, when is he starting to build? What's the house going to look like?" and all these things, let me just say that I've only managed to get Gregg to do the earthworks. Now, this is a good idea because the ground can settle and be lovely and hard and compacted when Gregg finally does find a builder. Well, goodness me, things certainly have moved on a little bit. Let's hand over to Gregg now, and he can explain a little bit more about what's going on.
Well, here we are. There's no turning back now, is there? This is the first cut for the train shed, and it's a little deeper than what I thought, but we may fill it about another 300 back up. We've got a lot of material here, good material, that we can fill it up about 300. I'd like to go up about another 300, but it's where the plan says. But you know me, I'm not happy with that. So, but the reason why it's cut so low here is because we don't want to fill this bottom corner here, drops away. So of course, the more you cut here, the less you have to fill there. But we have a lot of really good material. This is really good, solid, compactable clay here. So we need a lot of this for the house pad, but I think we'll have enough to put back probably another foot, 300 back here, and spill it out so it can sit nice, just to get it another foot higher. It does seem double handling, but we also wanted to come down and see what the bottom was like, because the initial top foot or so was sandy, muddy, slimy stuff, and that's no good. So we wanted to make sure we were down to some solid stuff here, so that's good.
It turned out that we would need all of this fill for the house pad, so my contractor was correct in cutting the train shed as deep as he did.
Right, so that's the train shed there, and the house is going, starting about here, thereabouts, and up through this way. So tomorrow we're cutting this out through here a little bit. We're having some robust discussions with the earth moving guy. I want to go down, do a bit of a cut here and shape all this. He wants to go by the plans, I know, but I'm sure we'll come to some sort of arrangement. I like to have levels, as Kramer says in Seinfeld, you know? Levels, Jerry, levels. Just for a bit of artistic license, and it looks better, you know? A few different levels with some little rock walls and stuff looks better than just a flat as a fart pancake. So I think my idea is to cut this by about 600 to 600 through here, and then we don't have to fill as much here for the house. So while land looks relatively level, when you actually put a level on it, things are look a lot worse than what they are. So, but all in all, this is a pretty good site, and I think we'll end up with some nice little variations, and it won't be too much. And we've got a lot of really good soil road base underneath here that was put in here by the railways when they owned the land. And this, well, we call it road base here, it's probably a different name over the world. Special, really good compactable rock and soil built for underlay roads and stuff. That's what this is here. This is all through here. So when we scratch this back and push this through here to get the pad level, we'll have some really nice formation here. Well, that's it for today. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Well, tomorrow brings a rare visit by the Great Southern. This premium passenger train runs between Adelaide and Gregg's hometown of Brisbane. It only runs a few services a year and travels through the east coast of Australia during the summer months. The Great Southern borrows rolling stock from two of Australia's premium passenger trains, the Indian Pacific and the Ghan. With rain delaying progress, it was time to leave before the job was completed. But my sources tell me that the gravel driveway is in and the pads are looking tickety-boo. So we'll show you some footage of them when we're back down in Stirling in a couple of months' time. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Lord Stan, toodaloo, and hooroo for now. God bless.